Yes, thank you very much for introduction and thanks very much for having me. I'm Keisuke from Knowledge Capital, working as a chief assistant to general producer. So let me share my screen and presentation. Can you see it?
Yes, we can. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yes, Knowledge Capital is simply put, it's a field for creating new values, and it's a part of the city development project. So we first participated in the festival project with Levent, and as everybody knows, it's a kind of under the scheme of H 2020, and it's a European-Japanese collaborative project. And in that project, Knowledge Capital was a test bed of as a living lab. So here in this presentation, I'd like to present more a bit about the function of Knowledge Capital, including its background, and some of the potential opportunities for the collaboration for the future as well. So let's start here from the map usually, so as usual. So here is Osaka in Japan, right in the middle of Japanese archipelago. But within Osaka, we are located in a very central area, I would say. So you see the kind of simple map on the screen. So just north part of Osaka Station area, which has actually the 2.5 million passengers in this area, throughout this area. And then just north part of that, we have a development area called Umekita. And as a first phase of this redevelopment, Groundfront Osaka and Knowledge Capital were established. So since 2013, Knowledge Capital has been a core facility of Groundfront Osaka, a complex, it's an urban complex established through the kind of redevelopment of this area, and has been the field for creating new values. So this is the entire picture of Groundfront Osaka. As I said, it opened in 2013, and it's still here. What I'm here is actually one of the facilities of Knowledge Capital. So I usually describe this Groundfront Osaka as a kind of unique urban complex, combining commercial facilities such as shops and restaurants, and offices, large scale, small scale, and intercontinental hotel and luxurious condominium. But actually we have Knowledge Capital as a core facility, and it's directly connected to JR Osaka Station area, which keeps a very good access. And daily we have a lot of visitors, office workers and shoppers, and a lot of innovation oriented people at Knowledge Capital. So Knowledge Capital itself, we have 88,200 square meters of floor surface, which is quite equivalent to one big department store, let's say. So I have here the short video, which describes the facilities and the structures of Knowledge Capital. So please have a look. Okay.
Osaka, one of Japan's most powerful economic zones and a gateway to Asia. Next to Osaka Station is Grand Front Osaka and its core facility, Knowledge Capital. A place for knowledge creation and interaction, connecting people, things, and information to create new value. Facilities, functions, and services to spark innovation at an ideal location. Knowledge Salon is a forum for interaction and inspiration. Dubbed the world's best laboratory for everyone by everyone, the lab exhibits prototypes and future concepts from businesses, research institutes, and universities. The Future Life Showroom features ideas for tomorrow's lifestyles from businesses and universities. And Knowledge Capital has plentiful office space. Offices can be scaled up or down as needed for collaboration or solo work. Knowledge Capital also has the multi-purpose Knowledge Theater, the Event Lab, ideal for exhibitions and cultural events, conference rooms for seminars and exhibitions, and a convention center that holds up to 3,000 people. Every day, these facilities buzz with activity. Knowledge Capital is staffed by a group of specialists called communicators. Their important role is to help Knowledge Capital achieve its mission through connecting people, things, and information. Communicators use their unique skills to promote interaction among salon members at Knowledge Salon, deepening visitors' experiences and providing candid feedback to universities and corporations. Communicators also serve as catalysts to spark the reactions needed to make collaborations grow. Knowledge Capital brings people together. Here, people exchange knowledge and ideas, creating new value in the form of products, services, and even culture and human resources. With Omoshiroi as the core value, Knowledge Capital is fully equipped to foster knowledge innovation. A new style of urban development powered by knowledge creation and interaction for the creation of new value. This is Knowledge Capital.
Okay, so Knowledge Capital, as you can see, offers a variety of opportunities and physical facilities in a way. Of course, the production of this video was pre-COVID-19, so you notice that a lot of people are gathering in one place, but obviously that was from the time before COVID-19. So our concept, or our mission is to generate knowledge innovation. So innovation not only led by technological achievement or technology-oriented innovation, but what we foster and nurture is innovation that was actually originally from the exchange of knowledge of various people with various backgrounds and knowledge. So in order to facilitate such communication, we invite a lot of people from the public and from the professional fields, not only just researchers, scientists, creators, business people, or artists. The door is fully open to the general public, such as families, children, students, and senior citizens. So a lot of activities are open to the public as well. So that's why in the UTA, we believe that Knowledge Capital can play a very good, important role in terms of the connection to the society, implementing a lot of activities or projects before finalizing as a product or services. So I'd like to talk a little bit more about Knowledge Capital's feature. So first is, it may seem that considering the scale of this development, you might think that's led by public sectors, but actually not. This development is fully conducted by private sectors. So these 13 developers, they are mostly the Japanese top leading companies. And there's no public funding involved in terms of finance or management of this project involved in this. So the second point is, as shown in the video, we have communicators. So they are the special catalyst as a staff, and they facilitate communication between different partners and different professionals and try to link people, and they create buds of collaboration. And more particularly in the lab, where we have a lot of showcase and exhibitions of the prototypes and technical samples, they interact with the general visitors and they explain about the latest project or technologies or experimentation implemented in that place. And they get candid feedback from the public so that universities or research institute can improve or can utilize such information or data to the next step. And thirdly, we annually organize awards, 3 different awards. The first one is International Students Creative Award. This is in the field of arts and information media. So mostly that's like a digital contents, like interactive installation or the short films. If you search in the searching engine like ISCA 2020, you can see the footage of the last week ISCA 2020. So perhaps you get interested and you can look for the works that received award. And the second award is a Knowledge Innovation Award. This award is dedicated to knowledge capital participants, people who are based in knowledge capital. So we annually celebrate ideas and cutting edge projects that are conducted here in knowledge capital. And some of them are startups, some of them are smart city oriented, some of them are more like technology oriented things, and some are more cultural. So we have a diverse or diverse entries from knowledge capital participants. And of course, not only just the professional level, but also we have categories for junior high and high school students, so they can apply for the idea competition. And the third is the World Omoshiroi Award. Omoshiroi is a core value of knowledge capital and is a Japanese word meaning interesting and funny. But if you go back to the origin of the word omoshiroi, this is rather eye-opening or convivial, so everybody can enjoy the idea of omoshiroi through the activities of knowledge capital, and we cherish such cutting-edge activities and state-of-art products generated from activists, scientists, researchers, and business people. So as an international activities, we have accepted or welcomed more than 470 delegations all over the world from 80 countries. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 situations, we haven't received a lot of visits from delegations for the past 6 months. But we strongly have a kind of connection to these 16 international partners with the Memorandum of Understanding. And more significantly, we have CELETI in Grenoble in France, or Tuba in Lyon, also in France. So these partners are obviously from those of the festival project, which was conducted like between 2015 and 2018. So most of the cases we host exchange programs between these partners, and we participate in many types of exhibition events or festivals, art festival, technology festivals, and we, of course, matchmake a lot of projects and people for the next business development or technology or project development. So, of course, the festival project was a very big key for us to participate in this kind of smart city projects in the global scale. Of course, for 3 years, we have been developing a lot of experimentation platforms which could be available for the smart city oriented developers. And as I said, Knowledge Capital has been a test bed and living lab for such data collection and experimentation as a service. And we also we believe that we also played a good part in terms of the artistic exploitation of the project research. So during the period of the Festival of Lights in Lyon, we connected Tuba and Knowledge Capital via high-speed network. And we utilize a kind of smart city collected data into artistic installation with an artist, it's a French artist named Lionel Ballon. And we both had the same exhibition, very interactive in both cities, and that was quite successful in terms of the output of the kind of technology research, but as well as the kind of artistic exploitation. Which makes people understand more about this project and technology aspect. Then, of course, we are part of the UTA from the beginning of the established, founding stage, and hoping we are continuing this kind of participation in the future too. So, more a bit of creating an advanced ecosystem in knowledge capital. We are, of course, doing a lot of innovative activities, but inspiration, imagination, wide perspective, specialities are required to this human resources issue. So we gradually came to notice that it's important for us to be a kind of new education center to the public. So we decided to open up a kind of new facility inside Knowledge Capital, which is fully dedicated to the practical learning and startup supporting. And of course, we don't usually put any boundaries about the domain that we focus on. We generally take care of the projects. So this is the physical space called the Spring X. It looks like a cafe, and actually is a cafe. And most of the times we host many types of lectures online, and both, of course, the COVID-19 prevents us from doing that physically, but currently we're doing it online. And inspirational, very stimulus colors used in this physical facility or premises, I would say. So we have these two pillars for Spring X as an activity. First one is called Choko Series. Cho means super or transcending, and school is Gakko is school in Japanese. So it's like programs that enhance people, for the next level. So we offer kind of genuine knowledge and interaction with the various professionals through these activities. Mainly, these programs are lectures or workshops. And the second is it's called Taidupont. It's a forum for future startups and innovators to exchange and socialize. And it's kind of a networking program for startup-oriented people. So I believe a lot of startups and technology developers or innovators are participating in the UTA, and probably they like to implement a lot of activities in the real test bed or in real life experimentation. So knowledge capital is obviously the gateway to such experimentation, I believe. So to close this presentation, I would like to talk a little bit about the second phase development. As I said, knowledge capital and Grand Front Osaka are the first phase development. So we have the second phase development upcoming in the near future. So actually it's more than twice bigger. The development site is actually more than twice bigger. And it's a 16 hectare, and half of the land must belong to vegetation, like a greenery space, like forest, trees, and grasses and grass fields. And the entire concept of the development is the growth of hope. So the aim of the development is to generate a kind of society and the base for a society that a lot of people can join and participate. Many activities organized here and resulting in creating a new quality of life and in the urban area. So this is the picture of kind of supposed image of the second development. As you can see, lots of greens are allocated in the space. So you see the Osaka station on the left bottom, and on the bottom right we have Grand Front Osaka. So this is on the deck level. You can see a lot of activities are ongoing, and these pictures are coming in the very near future. So the concept of the development itself is a fusion of green and innovation, and turning this urban area into a kind of experimentation space for the new technology. And I believe that's fully smart city oriented. According to the discussion which are ongoing amongst the developers, I think they're more focusing on big data, but as well as the brain information or human data that can enrich, again, the quality of life of the people. And the next innovation museum is to be constructed in the second development phase as a kind of a key symbol facility of the second development, which handles a lot of technology things, but as well as a kind of new culture, new lifestyle introduced and also implemented by a lot of companies, universities, or collaboration works from those partners. So this development would be completed by 2027, but the core facilities such as the next Innovation Museum would be open in 2024, 1 year before the World Expo 2025, which to be hosted in Osaka and Kansai area. But already we have a knowledge capital here, so if you're interested in doing activities in Osaka, you could contact me. And if you have any questions, I will stay connected until the end of this session. So feel free to do that. Okay, so thank you very much and hope to see you soon.